Hey guys, it's me, 50. Welcome to Frosty Fridays 29. With me is a short cast this week, GamersLegacy1056 and RedAssassin16. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Alright, um, Drode's grandmother is in the hospital this week, so he won't be joining us. I have no idea where Sega Storm is. And Speedy has decided to leave the show,
He did?
this week.
Ah.
So, I don't know if it's going to be permanently or not. He's probably just going to be a guest from now on instead of a full-blown member. And then, like I said, Sega, I don't know where he is at. So, Legacy. I want to start on this topic since you were ranting about it before.
Oh, yeah.
Disney Star Wars. Alright,
Yeah.
go ahead.
There's a couple things they need to do to get this right, to satisfy customers, otherwise they're just gonna dump. I mean, they're still gonna get revenue from people who, are gonna watch it just because...
Because it's Star Wars.
Yeah, because they're longtime fans. But what they need to do is that they need to make it live action and not animated.
Kind of like Star Wars The Clone Wars, how that was animated.
Yeah, that was good. The movie was good, and then the first season was good, but they just held it out too long.
Alright, here's the thing. Second season was good too.
I don't know if I saw the second season.
Second season was with the second battle of Geonosis, and then...
No.
Okay. Second season was good. I have it on DVD.
I probably saw some episodes of it, but the movie was good, and that was it. But they just held it out too long.
Yeah.
Another thing they need to do, and this, I don't know if I've seen a Disney movie without it, singing. They can't have the singing in it. I mean, that's just, there's no way
I'm going to correct you right now. Pirates of the Caribbean.
That had singing in it. There were people singing in that.
True. But it wasn't like, oh...
No, it wasn't cheesy. But
Yeah.
no one would sing in Star Wars.
Did you look at the cantina scene very closely?
That's a band. Okay?
No, they also have a singing cantina scene.
Yeah, I know. That was a band and like a group or something. But that doesn't count.
Okay, whatever you say.
Another thing that they have to do. Okay, let me get off this. I'm distracted. Yeah.
What I feel that they have to do is they have to, like, I've heard that they're bringing back Carrie Fisher and,
Carrie Fisher. Now, who did Carrie Fisher play?
Leia.
Okay.
And then they're bringing back Harrison Ford and,
Okay,
oh,
if
man,
they do that, here's what they do need. They need to have a time lapse. They need to have, well, not a time lapse, a time sort of jump
Gap.
thing. Yeah, a time gap where it's a couple years later, because it wouldn't make sense to have Harrison Ford and Leia.
It's not going to be a
old as hell.
couple. No, it's not going to be a couple years later. Are you kidding me?
No, sorry, I say couple. Most people think I mean two, but I mean like more than two.
It's got to be like, a decade or two has gone by.
Yeah. And yeah, this is important. Another thing. Yeah, if they are bringing back those, they need new people. They can't just have the old people. That's
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, where I think they're going with the storyline for the new Star Wars is I was kind of a nerd back in middle school, so I kind of knew about it, but they're probably going down the Yuvang Vong route.
Yuvang Fawn.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I think that's how Luke Skywalker died.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I don't know too much about it since it's been so long since I've watched it. Like, watched the content on it and read the storylines on it, but pretty much it takes place after the new Jedi Alliance is set up. And the Yuvang Vong is this huge empire that tries to get rid of the Jedi. They're alien creatures, so they're a whole alien race that just want to get rid of the Jedis. At least that's what I remember. So, otherwise, it's either that or the Emperor Palpatine clone
Oh god.
storyline, where Emperor Palpatine, try saying that 3 times fast, made a clone of himself before he died. He has force powers and lightsaber powers and all of his memories, and he tries to get revenge on Luke, Leia, and Han for destroying the second Death Star and killing him.
Death Star 3.
Yeah, and that's something that they can't do again. No Death Star 3, please.
The Death Star 2 was the classic.
Yeah. Death Star 1 was okay. Death Star 2 was classic. Death Star 3 would be just killing it. Like, not in a good way. Like,
No.
oh, come on. Another one? Really?
Killing it. I like the pun.
Yeah, because the other two destroyed.
Yeah. Nah.
Got destroyed.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of what else they would have to do. To be honest, I don't really like their choice of going back to Leia, Han, and Luke. I think
They need to be old people and not have many character roles.
what I think they should have done is I think it would have been interesting to go back before Qui-Gon Jinn and all those
Okay.
early Jedis. You
Let
know,
me
the
Let me.
early Sith and Jedi War.
Okay.
I thought that would have been cool.
I have a text from Drode here, and it does actually have to do with the show. He's saying, if there's a question for all of us, you can text it and I can answer. So if there's a question we want to ask him, then we can ask him that.
Alright.
Just saying this for future reference. So,
Drode is a part of the show.
yes, he is here. In text form.
Mm-hmm. So, but the thing is, like, with Star Wars, I think they've kind of overdid it. You know, 1, 2, and 3 were okay. They weren't the greatest. 4, 5, and 6 were amazing. Star Wars The Clone Wars was pretty good. They turned it into a TV show. It was okay the first 2 seasons, and then it got too politician-ish. Politician-ish. Legacy, can you add that to the Frosty Prize dictionary?
I have to do it. I'm a farmer.
Because I can't type it.
Do you have a keyboard?
No, I don't. Politicialist.
How do you spell?
P-O-L. It's like
Oh.
politics, but add olis at the end of it.
I don't think I
Politicialist.
have it. Oh wait, wrong thing.
But the thing that really killed the first couple Star Warses for me were the politics. And how politicious they were. Not
don't
like
have
4,
it.
5, and 6, but 1, 2, and 3.
I don't think I have it. The
You should.
I don't. I can't get into my drive.
Red, can you add it then?
Yeah, it's to me because I'm signed in because I have more than
Oh yeah,
5 Gmail
yeah.
addresses.
yeah, you have like 7.
Yeah, I think it's a 7 count now.
It should be the one that you're using right now.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
has
can't get into that one.
You don't know the password?
No, I know the password. It's the same for all of them. But apparently I'm signed into this one, and then I'm signed into my main one, which is my personal one, and then on Google, and then I'm signed into my YouTube one, also all at once, and it's yelling at me. It's like, no, one at a time.
Okay.
Choose.
Let me write it down then. That way I can add it later. Politicialist. Politicialist. Then the definition.
Oh,
Too
that's
much
amazing.
politics
Sorry.
within a topic. Alright, there we go. It's written down, I'll add it later. But, where was I now?
You didn't like the politics
Yeah,
lists.
it just seemed like the politics part of the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith just kind of ruined it.
I think that it
And
was necessary.
it may have been necessary, but I thought that they showed it off way too much. They could have cut down on it.
Yeah, maybe.
And also, too, another thing is, I felt like Revenge of the Sith was rushed.
What do you mean it was rushed?
It just seemed like a rushed film. It seemed like they just tried to fit everything in, and it didn't work. It seemed like they could have had the whole entire creation of Darth Vader as its own film.
No. No, I would have disagreed. I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you, 50.
I mean, like, how much did they spend doing that, though? Turning Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader, like 30 minutes towards the end of the film?
Wait. Wait, you're talking about the Phantom Menace and then turning Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader.
Yeah, I'm saying that not the Phantom Menace was rushed. Revenge of the Sith felt
okay,
rushed.
you said...
And oh, Red, can you add politicialist to the Frosty Fridays dictionary?
I don't really know how to work that.
Just open up Google Drive and
Open up the Google Drive.
then the Frosty Fridays
Do I
dictionary.
have
And
to?
yes,
Yes,
please.
because I have too many Google accounts.
And it's hard for me to do it with the touchscreen. But honestly, like it just felt like that last film was rushed to just get it done. I mean, you had Order 66 go down. I felt like you could have spent more time on Order 66. I felt like you could have spent more time on the creation of Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? And then they have their usual politics shit in there.
Well, I think they were rushed on the General Grievous bit. I think they're...
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. There wasn't enough of that.
I mean, you
think
saw him at
they-
the beginning of the film, and then he died like halfway through it, and it's like, he's this general, really? And we see him die halfway through the film?
Mm.
He should have at least gotten his own film. Alright, continue. I'm sorry I interrupted.
I was saying something. I can't remember what I was saying, though.
General Grievous.
Yeah, they were rushing that fight. There wasn't enough of that. What else were they rushing, specifically?
Order 66. I felt like they could have went more in depth with Order 66.
Not really. I don't think so. Order 66. Clones kill Jedis. It made that much sense.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have still went into like how more of them died, you know, like more of the major Jedi Council members, how they died.
There were Jedi Council members in that.
No, it was just like quick scenes of, oh, you saw Ashaka T die, you saw
I don't
Mace
know their
Windu
names.
die.
Mace Windu, he was part of the... No, he got killed by Emperor Palpatine.
I thought it was Anakin.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the film,
really.
but you get what I'm saying. A lot of those Jedi Council members that you see in Episode 1, they just show them get killed like that. And it's like, really? You couldn't have had this big epic fight where they're taking down thousands of clones and then getting shot in the head? Instead of, oh, there's like four squad guys, right? And then, oh, shoot them in the head, they're dead. Shoot them in the head, the Jedi's dead. I just felt like they could have done a little bit more story with that.
What was it called? Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the Sith was the third film in the saga. Red, do you have Google Drive up?
No. One sec.
So what are you looking up, Legacy?
I'm not. I'm texting Dro if he thinks it was rushed.
He probably hasn't seen it, to be honest.
I don't I don't know anybody who hasn't seen the Star Wars films.
Gerard would probably be one of them. He doesn't watch movies too much, but I honestly feel that that movie just kind of ruined the series for me. I mean, I liked The Phantom Menace as a kid because I thought Qui-Gon Jinn was pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't think Liam Neeson is pretty cool?
I will find you, and I will kill you.
He'll kill you. And
I
then,
acquired a specific set of skill points.
yeah,
I will find you, and I will kill you.
he'll kill you.
Actually, I saw Taken 2 before Taken 1.
I think I saw Taken 1 on TV.
He responds with, "How the fuck I know?"
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, as a kid, I liked the first one a lot. You know, I did get into the old ones. Now, like, when I watch the Star Wars back, I would prefer to watch the old ones over the new ones. So,
I was not forced, but was told to watch the originals before the news. So I watched 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, and then I remember when the third one came out because I went to see it in theaters.
yeah, I saw them 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3.
You know, never mind.
So,
I mean, how can you not watch them? They're all classics. I mean,
yeah,
really.
they are classics. It's just, you know, it's a classic series, but I feel like the newer ones, they kind of did some wrong to them. But, Red, do you have the drive up? That way I can just throw this word in.
You know
and
what
go
I
into a new
working on
topic.
it.
You know what I
Yeah.
liked about it? What they did with the Clone Wars, they added space in between the movies, but they only
Yeah,
did it
that's
once.
what I liked.
Yeah,
Here-
but they
here's
only did it
something-
once. They didn't do it enough.
Yeah, here's what I would wish that they would do, right? I could see Order 66, right, being its own saga, if they really wanted to. Focus on the main Jedi Council members, their main battles, up until the point where they died. I feel like that would be a good movie series, sub-movie series, within the whole series. And I feel like it would be very low budget to do it. You know? And then, you know, with the Clone Wars, I would kind of want to see more of the clone battles, the more of the, you know, how these clone commanders work with their, you know, generals to get to that.
Oh, way too much for that.
I would at least want to see the Order 66 go down. Since I feel like that was one order that they should have elaborated more on.
Obviously, if you... Well,
I mean,
don't know
think
if they
about it.
elaborated on it. They elaborated on a lot of stuff. I mean,
They
there were a
did-
bunch
they
of There were video games, there was books, there was side
Yeah, but I'm talking about
shows.
films. I feel like Order 66, the stories of each of the main Jedi Council members, how they died, would be very interesting.
Eh.
And also, they should turn the Force Unleashed games into films. Just saying. I'm tired of waiting all these years for the Force Unleashed 3.
I played the first one and didn't get into it.
The first one was good on PlayStation 2. It was terrible on PlayStation 3.
Okay, I have to ask a question. I'm not sure if you guys knew this one, but it was a PlayStation 2 game for Star Wars, and the plot was, you were a training Jedi, and you were trying to stop this Sith, Sith guy from making this huge UFO saucer machine thing.
I don't think that was PlayStation.
Really? Was that GameCube?
That was GameCube. Jedi
Really?
Academy.
Really?
Yep.
Jedi Academy.
Jedi Academy.
It's open.
Alright. The word read is politicialist. POLOTICOLUS. You can continue, Legacy. I'm just giving him the information.
Was it really on GameCube? I don't remember that being on GameCube. What was?
Yep.
Are you and you're sure it was called that?
I'm pretty sure it was Star Wars Jedi Academy. And then the definition
Look that up,
read
'cause
is too
Oh, by
much
the way,
politics within a topic.
By the way, Drode says puppies.
You eat them for breakfast.
Too much politics on what?
Star Wars Jedi Academy?
Too much politics within a topic. And yes, Jedi Academy.
No. Oh wait, no, that's the book. Oh, it's on Steam apparently. No, I don't think that was it.
Okay, that was the only one that I really thought of that was, oh, you're going up against Sith.
Take on the role of the new student eager to learn the ways of the Force from Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. No, it was before Mace Windu and Yoda in their time. Well, Yoda might have been in there, but it was before all of that. Or The Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
I know that much. Or it might have been during. It might have been during. I can't remember.
Could it be the second one?
I know they were going back in time to stop this. I'm not sure how. Don't ask me how.
Okay, I think it's saved.
Alright. Yeah, as soon as you type it down, it should be saved. Do you guys want to move on to a new topic, or do you want to continue with the Star Wars talk?
Find this game. We can continue on a different topic, but I want to find this game.
Alright. So Red, I will give you a choice. Or I'll give you 3 choices. 21 Jump Street 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, or Fantastic Four. Which one do you want to talk about?
I don't know. If
Choose
we're
one.
talking about it, definitely not Guardians. If we're talking about it, probably not Guardians of the Galaxy, because people probably don't even know what that is.
Yeah. But do you just want to talk about like the new film that's coming out for it? Just like let people know what's going on with it?
I don't even know what's going on with it. I didn't look that much into it.
Okay, I'll save that topic for a different day then. So then Fantastic Four reboot or 21 Jump Street 2?
Was that just a joke with the black guy being the Human Torch?
Alright, so for those who don't know, I guess we're going Fantastic Four. We're going backwards on my list. For those who don't know, the new Fantastic Four cast was released, and I don't know the actors' names, but what it looked like from what I saw on the internet a lot was that the black guy within the cast is supposed to be the Human Torch, which I think is total bullshit. Right? Here's the thing. Why do I think it's total bullshit? You cannot call me racist for this, because I am going by comic book here. The reason why Johnny Storm cannot be black is because they have Susan Storm white in the film. It would make no sense to say, oh, Johnny Storm's black, but Susan Storm's white, and they're brother and sister. It makes no sense. The only way that it would make sense to me is if they had that black guy play Thing. Which, personally, from the looks of it, I think he could do a pretty good Thing voice. I can't really see him doing the whole flame on or anything like that Chris Evans did when he played Human Torch. I think that the guy that they apparently have playing Thing would be good at the role. So, but hopefully that they do this one a little bit better than the Rise of the Silver Surfer, since I didn't like that one too much. I liked the first one, but Rise of the Silver Surfer I thought was a little too much. What did you think, Red?
Wait, what? Sorry, I was getting a drink.
I'm talking to you, and then you leave. Alright, so what's your opinion on the new Fantastic Four cast, and do you, like, where do you think they're gonna go with it?
I like the cast if they make Johnny a white person.
Yeah. And again, it's not being racist. It's just that's what makes sense according to the comic book. But did you like Rise of the Silver Surfer too much?
What?
Did you like Rise of the Silver Surfer or not too much?
Not too much. It was okay, but
Yeah, it just didn't feel right. So I hope they make it more towards like the first one, and I hope that like we get a nice Doctor Doom story. I mean, we got a good one with the first film, but I hope that they can be really creative in giving Doctor Doom a intro or going with one of the lesser known Fantastic Four villains. But we don't know since it's going to be coming out probably in 2016, I want to say. So, alright. That was a short topic. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. So, let's talk about 21 Jump Street 2 then. You psyched for it, Red?
a little bit.
I like how psyched you sounded when you said that. But for those who haven't seen the first 21 Jump Street, I will say right now, go to Netflix right now. If you don't have Netflix, get Netflix. Look up 21 Jump Street. Not the TV show, the movie. With Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. It is the funniest shit you'll ever see.
I disagree. Bad Grandpa is pretty funny.
It might have been Knights of the Old Republic.
That's the other one that I was thinking of. But it's gotta be one of the funniest movies that you'll ever see. Is 21 Jump Street. So they're making a sequel to it, and from the I saw a little bit of the trailer, right? And there was like a Mexican type Wolverine looking guy in there, and you know there was Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum being the same old characters that they were from the last films. I think it's gonna be pretty funny. My one flaw is that I think because the first one got so much hype, they may get a little cocky with the second one, and it may not be as funny as the first. But who knows? I could be wrong. Any comments, Red?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm just hoping it exceeds the first one. The first one was funny, but I'm really hoping it actually gets even more funny.
Yeah.
Shut off my dick! I felt
Yeah,
so
that was like one of the best parts of the film. Spoiler, but
it doesn't matter because they don't know who was shot.
yeah, the main bad guy's dick was shot off. So if you like dicks being shot off, so if you like movies where the guy's dick gets shot off and a lot of comedy saying fuck science, then this is definitely the movie for you to watch. 21 Jump Street.
It wasn't Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
He's gonna be looking this up all show.
I am. I will find this because that has got to be one of the best games I've played. It was so fun. I remember that much.
Alright, while you're looking that up, tell us about Titanfall Legacy. What's your opinions on it?
Titanfall was amazing. Think of a combination of COD, Battlefield, and Halo mashed into one epic game that people are almost all people are good at, including me. And you have Titanfall. It is so fun. I mean, in the beta, you just scratch the surface of what the actual game will probably be, and your satisfaction is never ending. Let's see. You start off,
So
as you would in a match, like you'd start off in COD with the cool little animation in the beginning of jumping off the ship and stuff, and then you go into battle, and it's just COD related. Then someone gets a Titanfall, and the name Titanfall is the actual process of the ship
having the giant robot fall onto the
fall from the
battlefield.
sky. The Titan is what it's called, and what you'd think is that it's OP, but it's really not. Every player is equipped with an anti-Titan weapon. One being the Sidewinder, which is sort of like an automatic missile launcher, but it doesn't do much damage. The other is being, like an RPG type thing that locks on, and that does pretty good damage.
So which one did you use?
I found that I liked the RPG one better than the Sidewinder, because with the Sidewinder, people use that all the time, and if I don't know, I just like the RPG better because it did more damage, I guess.
Now, kind of like COD, from what I saw from your videos, there were 3 main classes, right? That you got to play
Yes.
with in the beta.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind explaining what those 3 classes were?
Well, those 3 classes were, like your setups. At level 5 or is it level 10 in COD that you can
4.
customize your 4 to
4 is
customize your
when-
own classes.
Mhm.
Level 5 you unlock customizable classes, but those 3 classes one was assassin, I believe, and that's with the smart pistol. The smart pistol, I have gameplay recorded and I plan to upload that later. The smart pistol is a pistol that locks on to NPCs in game, and I'll explain about that more, but
And it's only NPCs that it locks onto?
it locks on to NPCs, and it takes 1 lock on to lock on it. So it locks on pretty fast. You shoot, and it goes directly to them, even if the middle of the screen isn't pointing at him.
And is it true that it's a one-shot kill?
It's a one-shot kill because it locks onto the head. Now, for pilots, though, pilots are the people who are actually playing the game. So, like, I would be a pilot, and they're called pilots because they have the Titans. They pilot. The
Really? I
Titans.
thought you were a grunt.
No, that's actually different.
That's just in COD, right?
Well, no. I'll
I'm-
explain
I'm-
that. Well,
I'm
yeah,
just
I'll
messing
explain
with
that
you.
later. So, where was I? Yes, the 3 classes.
Pilot.
When you have the smart pistol off and you're targeting on pilots, it takes 3 targets. So it'll have the target on one head, target on the same head, target on the same head, and it takes longer for the pilots to lock on. So it's not instantly OP. And by the time you've locked on, they've turned around, checked their surroundings, seen you, and shot you in the head. But it doesn't have to lock on.
With their smart pistol, right?
Well, no, with their other gun. What you can fire it randomly also too. You don't have to lock
Yeah.
on. So that it makes it better. So there's that. There's that class. The next class, is your typical soldier. You just have
With your carbine.
Yes, it's actually called a carbine, and then you have a sidearm, and of course there's the anti-Titan weapon that you have there.
Mhm.
So there's that. For primary, and then I think the other class was the one with the shotgun, I believe. Yeah, I used it with the shotgun, the EVA shotgun. Let's see, I'm trying to think about it. That shotgun, I think it would be like, what's the last shotgun you unlock in Black Ops 2?
Oh.
It has the rate of fire of that. I don't know. It has the rate of fire of that, but it has the power of the R870.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So the M10, 20 something, whatever, the 3-round burst shotgun, right?
M1216. Yeah.
There we go.
It has the fire rate of that, but it's not 3-round burst. It's not like
All right. So it's kind of like, I want to say AA-12.
that. I don't know guns like that, but it's a pretty good shotgun.
Red,
if you
help
get
me.
close quarters.
Red, help me out here.
What?
Would you say that's AA-12 rate of fire?
I'd say so, yeah.
And then for the other.
I'm just trying to put it into perspective.
For other people, I don't know what you're talking about. But the other primary weapon would be the SMG, and this is just an SMG, which you'd usually see. I see it more as a PDW or
Personal defense weapon. For those who don't know what PDW is.
I didn't know that. Anyways, I was just comparing that to the actual SMG in Black Ops.
Oh, okay.
That's what. No, is it PDW or POW?
PD, personal
Okay.
defense weapon.
Okay, that's an actual gun in Blops. But I was comparing it to that. It has the rate of fire of that. Well, they all do. But I have some gameplay of it. The SMG's, it's just an SMG. You can't really get much different than that,
Hmm.
unless you're in Borderlands where you have SMGs that shoot fire.
Yeah,
Borderlands.
which is
Um,
what he's playing right now.
no, I stopped because I was looking for the Star Wars title.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm actually on Hangouts right now for some reason. I was explaining something. Right.
SMG.
Yeah, the SMG is just a regular SMG. For sidearms and grenades, they only have 2 grenades right now. One of them is really cool, and one of them is just a regular grenade. And you unlock the really cool one later on. And this is something that is just ingenious. So, you're in a Titan, let's say, and we'll say you're on the ground, you don't have your Titan, and you see an enemy Titan going for you. What do? You run and hide, and you pull out your anti-Titan weapon. What is
I was gonna say I would piss my pants
Yeah,
and
they're
try
not
to
that.
shoot at it.
They're not that scary. What people can do if they have this attached, this grenade, I think it's called an arc grenade. It's like an EMP, basically.
Oh, I think I've seen gameplay of that.
And with the Titans, it just screws up their entire screen for a second. Enough time for the rocket launcher, anti-Titan rocket launcher to lock on, and it is brilliant. I love it. It's a good weapon. But the it's not OP as much as the Titan can still see. The person in the Titan can still see and fire randomly or get. They can see so they can get away fast enough, so they're not in that much of trouble. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not terribly OP. They balance this game really well.
Unlike Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. So
Any Modern Warfare,
let's see.
really.
The sidearms for the
Except for the
sidearms.
first one.
Yeah, for the sidearms, basically all you have is the Cap 40, and I'm putting this into Black Ops 2 terms because that's the only COD I know. You basically have the Cap 40 or the
Machine pistol or the Rafika.
or the 5.7.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be Rafika, but
No, I'm not comparing their stats directly, but I'm comparing their fire rate.
the type of firing.
Yeah, the
So a
fire rate.
faster firing pistol and then an automatic.
Yes. Let's see. That covers the weapons. Let's see
Now,
here.
I just have a question with the
Mhm.
weapons. Which class do you prefer at the moment, and what guns do you think are going to be considered OP once the game actually comes out?
Well,
Like, I know you said that it's well balanced, but like, what guns
gotta
would
be
you
one
say
Well, my personal
would be
favorite
most
was
used?
my personal favorite was the carbine, mainly because the SMG was just a bit uncontrollable. Maybe the recoil was a bit too much for me, and I think it just fired too fast for me. The shotgun I didn't like because I with shotguns I think I consider myself to have a less of a range than I actually do,
Hmm.
so I don't do so well on those. So I went with the carbine, the AR, and I did pretty well with that. I mean, me being pretty well at an FPS,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
And also, too, one more question,
Mhm.
just to kind of cut you off. There wasn't a light machine gun in the game?
There was. I will get into that later, though.
Oh, okay.
I have footage of that actually.
Oh,
So,
nice.
that
Because
that,
I know
connects
that
with a
like
different- that connects with a different topic and a different aspect of the game, and I
Oh,
will
okay.
get into that because that is pretty big, and it's also brilliant. Anyways,
But
I was saying,
continue.
I don't think any of these weapons would be considered OP. I mean, I saw plenty of users using the shotgun, as you appropriately should, considering yourself to have more of a range than I think you do. I saw a lot of people using the SMG, which, they were comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable with it. I saw a couple people using the smart pistol, and they were smart with it. If they would lock onto pilots, but if the pilot saw them before they could finish the lock, they just started firing randomly, and they did pretty good with that. And these are people above level 5, people who have the customization ability, but are choosing the smart pistol, not just because they have the set classes.
Hmm.
As far as I can tell, nothing's OP. Nothing in the game is OP, but I know for a fact that there are going to be more games. As a tweet from one of the developers. Tweet. It
So
feels so awkward saying that word.
So there's going to be more Titanfalls.
More weapons.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have
For a second there, I thought you said that Titanfall is going to be the new Call of Duty, where they're going to come out with one each year.
It's
to the point where we can't stand the game anymore.
I didn't say that. It's not a COD killer. It will, unless they do this, it will never be a COD killer. If COD killer must be available on all platforms.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
We can go over that after we talk about Titanfall.
It's not going to be a COD killer, but a lot of people, I think, are going to switch over to Titanfall, especially the people like me who are absolutely terrible at COD.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes.
The guys who can't even pull a positive KD. We're talking to you.
I don't have a webcam, but I'm raising my hand here.
Mm-hmm.
To show that I do have a negative KD. I'm scared. I'm too scared to look to see what it is.
It's a 0.96 or 0.69. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you got those numbers backwards.
Yeah. It's a 0.69 or 0.67.
It's completely
Black
terrible.
Ops 2.
I'm not even sure.
But hey, at least he takes out air support.
I didn't see any kill streaks at all. There were no kill streaks.
Titanfall?
No, not at all.
I think the only kill streak that you get in Titanfall is actually the Titan.
The Titan itself, yeah, but that's timed. That's when you first spawn in the game. I think it's 5 minutes until your Titan can come down, and you can reduce the time a bit by killing other people or the NPCs.
The grunts.
Yeah, and I'll go into the NPCs. In the actual combat, there are 3 different types of people. There's the actual players, the pilots, us. There's the Spectres. I'm not sure what they're special for, but they're like robots that go around and fight. And then there's the grunts, which are NPC people. The people
combat
you play
training.
With. Yeah, like you do that. And those people, they move in squadrons. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I heard that with the grunts. Sorry to cut you off again.
Mm-hmm.
Force of habit. That they can actually be deadly in a group. To a point.
I can't say that I've been in a situation where I've been overpowered than more than 4 grunts. I've been in situations where I've gone up against 4 grunts or 4 or more grunts in a group, just me alone. I can't say that I've lost in that. That is the only unbalanced bit. They need to bump up the grunts a bit to make it more competitive. I don't think I've been killed by a grunt or a Spectre for that chance.
But from what I heard, that they're really good at damaging the Titans.
They are. The Spectres, I believe, they pull out RPGs. I'm not sure they're the lock-on kind, but they'll shoot at the Titans. What's cool about an aspect of the Spectres is that you can hack them. There's a specific knife in the game called the hack knife, and basically all you do is you stab the computer or whatever you want, press a button, and it hacks it. And
wow.
The only time I got to use this actually was in the tutorial where you have to hack a door or something to let your Titan through or something like that. I don't know if I had to unlock it in the game or I had it automatically equipped, but I'm not sure. I didn't get to use it. I tried to, though, but I didn't work too well. I'm not sure what happened. I can't remember. But I know you can hack enemy Spectres to get them on your side. I know that much.
Now, could you hack people's Titans with that?
No.
Or do you not know?
No. If you can, it's not implemented in the game yet. But what you can do, if you don't like your anti-Titan weapon, what you do is you can jump onto enemy and friendly Titans for this matter, though you probably want to do less damage to your friendly Titans. So what you do is you can jump on enemy or friendly Titans, and what you'll do is you'll jump onto next to the head, and there'll be a little hatch you can pull out, and there'll be a bunch of wires in there. Now,
and then you do like the little rodeo clown thing with the yeehaw!
No, not at all. There's a little hatch, and you have your primary weapon out, and you can choose to shoot those wires and such in there to damage the Titan if you're on an enemy Titan, though I won't really suggest it unless you're a troller to do it up to a friendly Titan.
But like I said, it's like the rodeo clown riding the bull.
Well, yes, there's that too, and then you can jump off whenever you want. But
Mhm.
when you're in the Titan, you're notified if someone is on your Titan.
Titan, and then you can jump off of it and then shoot
Yeah,
the guy
you
down.
jump. Yeah, shoot the guy down. That was brilliantly
Now, I
implemented.
think that's a cool mechanic.
That is a cool mechanic. Hmm.
You don't really see that too much in games.
No, you don't. You don't see that at all. There in Battlefield though. There's a couple places like that.
Yeah, the only other place that I can say that I've actually seen that is Crisis.
I have not played Crisis.
But the thing is, with your Halo COD and Battlefield comparison, I would take Halo out of there and put in Crisis.
Well, the only reason I put Halo in there is for the future.
Because everyone knows
It's it has a futuristic
Halo,
feel. Yeah.
but Crisis has the same futuristic feel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
All
either
that.
one works.
So,
Okay. Let's see. I think I was done explaining that. Any other questions
Or-
before I go into the next
alright. So,
applicant of the game?
so it tells you, right, how many Titans you've taken down, how many normal players you've killed, and how many grunts you killed, right? I've seen that part.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it says Titans killed, are the Titans just for the actual players, or are there NPC Titans?
This is an interesting aspect that they added. While you say you call down a Titan and you die when your Titan comes down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when your Titan first gets down, there's a shield around it, protect it from enemy Titans spawn killing it. I guess Red would complain about. But what's also cool is that it's AI controlled in when you're not in it. And you could set it to two different modes. You can set it to follow you, or you can set it to guard around a place. Say you're playing domination, and I do.
So
have,
it could be like a sentry gun.
Yeah, it can be like a sentry gun. So I have a recording on this in one of the maps. Say you're going to B-Dom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get to B-Dom, but it's in a place your Titan can't access it. So you're like, okay, I'm going to jump out. You jump out, you go to B-Dom, you cap it, while your Titan is being AI controlled and attacking other Titans that are trying to take back D-Dom.
Now that, I will admit, is pretty freaking cool.
This mechanic is very, very,
Very useful.
epic. Useful, epic. And I've seen people use this in multiple different ways. I've seen people call down their Titans, then run away from it, letting their auto Titan, fight the enemy Titans as a distraction, and then run to C-Dom and take that. That is gameplay mechanics there.
And that makes it really strategic, too.
I've also seen people work with their Titan, where say an enemy Titan comes and is attacking your Titan. It's called Auto Titan. Your Auto Titan, and you're on the ground, and you run up to the enemy Titan, jump on it, pull that little hash off, and start shooting it while your Titan is shooting that too, and you have that your enemy Titan down within a matter of seconds. So that's also cool. There's
So there's tactics actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Red, do you have any questions for Legacy before he moves on to the...
And other
Yeah.
aspects. Okay, so let me explain this brand new aspect that's not in COD, Battlefield, or Halo, or even Crysis, I bet. And they're called burn cards. They're like special abilities. I haven't played Halo, but I know one YouTuber explained it as a special pickup that people would grab in Halo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the sniper or the RPG in...
It's
Crysis
exactly
has that,
like
yeah.
that. But people aren't running out into the field to get it. After every game, you'll get 2 or 3 burn cards, and you can go into this and you can set it in a deck. And at first you have 1 card deck, and then level up, you unlock the 2nd card deck, and there's only 3. You can only have 3 in a game at once. And these burn cards, they range from amped weapons, stronger weapons like the stronger combat, stronger SMG, stronger shotgun, stronger anti-tank weapons. And this is where the LMG comes in. There's an LMG burn card that I did get, and I did wait to to record it to get the LMG action as a burn card.
And isn't there a sniper too?
There is a sniper, though that's not specifically burn card.
Okay.
Yeah, that you can have as a class.
All right.
I didn't use much of the sniper. I wasn't too good.
So, do you think that people are going to be doing montages?
Of Titanfall?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. There is no doubt that they would be doing that. It is too awesome of a game to have not have montages.
All right. So I kind of want to talk about the Titans now. We've talked about a lot about the actual on foot combat, but we haven't talked about like the actual Titan itself. Now I know that the Titans get their own like class setups too.
Yes.
So
at level 10 you unlock.
Do you mind explaining that?
Yeah. A lot like the Angra, before level 10, which is the customized level where you unlock that, you also have 3 classes. You have the class with the the Titan machine gun. You have the tank. I know that one because that's only in that thing because that's the one I used a lot, and that's sort of like a cannon type thing, though it's not really a cannon. And then you actually have a cannon that shoots 4 rockets at once, though it's not terribly OP. And
So
those are the 3 primary weapons the Titan has.
the tank that you were using, right?
Mhm.
That's the one where it shoots out 1 burst, right?
Yeah.
But you can upgrade it to 3, I think.
You can upgrade it to a 3-round burst. Personally, I like the 1 better. If you go onto my channel right now, wow, I'm telling people to go onto my channel on Frosty Fridays. Wow.
I know.
If you go onto my channel, you'll see me using the machine gun, and this is the weapon that has the high fire rate, but doesn't do much damage. And then the one that I was using in other recordings that I have is the cannon one, the 1-round burst one. And that that one's sort of in the middle, and I like that one. And then there's the other one that has a slow fire rate but does more damage. So that's the Titan primaries. As for other Titan things, there are Titan kits that are pretty interesting.
So are those like perks?
They're like perks, yeah. Though they're specific to the Titan. One would be a longer dome, longer having the shield up when it comes down. Just in case you die and you want to run back and grab your Titan or something like that. But one that auto eject is another one. There's a mode called Doom State where you have the health bar for the Titan, and this is pretty good. I love this. If the enemy attacks your Titan, it goes in, and their health bar goes all the way down to 0. It enters a doom state where the health bar turns into a black-white stripped health bar, and it's constantly ticking down. Now, enemies can shoot this until it blows off automatically, but this gives time for the pilot inside the Titan to
eject himself.
Yeah, to eject himself, and
kind of like with the airplane.
Yeah. So there's 3 kits that have to do with this. One is auto eject, and that is as soon as your Titan goes into doom state, you're ejected automatically. The second one is I can't remember what it's called, but it extends the time limit of your doom state. And the third one, and this has got to be my favorite. You see me use this maybe once or twice in my recordings. Not the one I have up currently, but I have stored. Is nuclear core, and this is pretty good. If you press E 3 times and you're in doom state, you are ejected up into the air, right? And your Titan goes nuclear. It blows up, has a wide rate, not too big but not too small radius that basically explodes anything around it. This includes ground troops, other Titans even, and it just annihilates. It's pretty cool.
Is it as OP as it sounds?
No, it is not as OP as it sounds. Like I said, it's not as big as a radius than you think it is. So
it's not like Materdom.
Yeah. No, not at all. People are notified as this. It takes a while for it to explode.
Oh, okay.
You can tell that enemy titans can tell it's going to explode, while there's a big blinding light coming from the titan you just shot down. And you're like, oh shit! And there is a dash on the titan, by the way. So it's not like unlimited dash 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 dash. You can dash twice, left, right, back, forward, and then it has
it's
to
kind of
recharge.
like your sprint.
It's kind of like your sprint. Yeah. You see me use it in my current gameplay once or twice. And there's
Yeah.
the two little bars near the bottom that you can see that. And
then isn't it true that you can see like the enemy Titan's health that you're currently shooting at? It's
yes. Yeah, you can see
right
the enemies. Yeah.
in
That's
that
what I meant by
corner.
the I think the camera image is distorted.
Mine?
No, I think it's flipped. It's in the other corner from what I'm looking at.
Over here?
That one. That's what it looks
Okay.
like on my screen.
Gotcha.
Jeez. Yeah. But that's where you see the health bar, and that's where you see the red and white stripes, and you can constantly see it ticking down. And then in the middle top, that's your own health bar, and that will do the white, red and white stripes too, black and white, or black and yellow. Yeah. As for Titan classes, this is also a type of in the beta. These were only accessible by burn cards, and I'm kicking myself in the butt here for not getting footage of this. These burn cards are extremely rare. I heard it's a 1 in 800 chance of getting them in the beta.
Oh wow.
And, yeah, these burn cards let you use the other Titans. The other Titans would include the Ogre Titan, which is a slower moving Titan, and here, let me get it. I think I can get an image of it, and then
I think Jerome may be watching the stream.
is he really?
He might be.
Okay.
We have one viewer watching, so I'm assuming that's him.
Hello.
But
yeah.
All right, carry on.
Yeah, and then there's the Strider Titan. Let me see if I can't screen share. Screen share?
Yep, you can do that.
I know.
Are you playing Lego Marvel?
Yeah.
Alright, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, so this is the Ogre Titan right here. As you can tell, this says Ogre right here.
One sec. Trying to bring it up on the big screen, but
I
I'm
wanna
using
see
a
it, too.
touchpad here.
We gotta
Come
buy
on!
another USB mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. Alright, should be showing.
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, this is the Ogre Titan right here. As you can see, I'm not sure if it runs on all four like this, but it's slower moving and it does a bit more damage than the regular Titan. Now here's a picture of all three of the current Titans. This is the main one.
Wait. Can you go back to the Ogre Titan real quick? Because it's not showing it on my big screen here. Dang it.
Pretty.
Yeah. And then there's all three Titans right here. This one right here is the Ogre Titan. This one right here is the main Titan, and the one that you automatically have. These two over here are the ones you get by burn cards. Again, this is the Ogre one, and this is the Strider Titan. Now, the Strider Titan is the opposite of the Ogre. It deals less damage, but it's a lot faster. I'll see if I can't get a picture of it. Right there. There's a good picture of the Strider Titan. And when I said I was kicking myself in the butt for not doing this, I had gotten a Strider Titan card, but at the time I didn't know it was actually the Strider Titan.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I actually got onto a game, and I was talking to some guys about how I had this Titan card and what would happen if I had two Titans on the field at once, and I thought that would be awesome. So I called down my regular Titan, then I called down the one. Then I died. And if you die, your auto Titan doesn't go away. And then when I died, and you can all use your burn cards when you die, by the way. I died. I called down my Strider Titan, but unfortunately, my main Titan overtook the Strider Titan, so I didn't get to use it. And more importantly, I didn't get footage of it. So that's bad. I
finally got him addicted to recording something.
Yeah.
I promised you that I would record Titanfall if I got it. I got it, but I'm not addicted to recording any of it. Okay.
We'll we'll see once you buy the real game, and then we see like a video a day of you playing Titanfall, or you streaming it to Twitch.
Oh god, I don't know if I'll go that far.
Oh man. So back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I didn't get the Ogre Titan burn card, unfortunately. Though more about the burn cards, there are other burn cards that let you spawn back in the spot you died. So like a tactical
That would be kind
insertion.
of cool.
Yeah, a tactical insertion, basically. There
You just
are,
gotta hope that the guy's not spawn trapping it.
well, they get a notification that someone's respawning. So like, respawn by this guy, or no, rematch is what it's called. Rematch by this guy, and you can be like, oh, okay, that guy's gonna come get me. Or by that time, you're far away that you just don't even care. So, another card would be something like, I forget the name of it, but it lets you run faster than normal. Some lets you, I don't know, there's a lot of them. I know one lets you see the entire map in your mini map in the corner. There's just so many, I don't even know how much. I know one guy made a full post
Video on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can't get that with all the burn cards.
Now, here's the thing. Like, Titanfall sounds like a really great game, but like, I have PS3, and that's the main console that I go with, and I don't really have a good gaming PC yet, or an Xbox One.
Mm.
Do you think that it's worth buying on PC, or would you rather try to get the console version?
Asking it from my point of view, I would, definitely get it from the PC because I'm a PC gamer myself. I mean, I have a PlayStation, but I barely go on it anymore. And if I do, I'm going on Amazon Prime and stuff like that to watch videos.
Or recording Borderlands 2 with me, but
Yeah, right.
Mercy Legacy.
You're the
console
one.
gods have already shunned you enough.
Okay. Point is, but I think a lot of more people are going to be buying it on the PC for the reason is they'd have to get it on the Xbox One, which is, again, $400. Not a lot of people have it. It's new. Plus, Titanfall is coming out March 8th, I believe it was.
And are you going to purchase it once it comes out?
Not right away, no.
Okay.
Like, I have the money for that.
I would have thought that you put it on pre-order or something.
No, I would if I had
Because
the money.
all you need is $5 to put it on pre-order at GameStop. And then,
Yeah, but I don't have the other $55.
yeah, you don't need the other $55 yet. You can pay that off.
Yeah, well, point is,
They'll hold the game for you until you have that 55.
what's the point? There's no point.
You're guaranteed a copy either way.
I'm guaranteed it. It doesn't matter. I don't need to pre-order it to guarantee myself a copy.
All right. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's Titanfall basically. The burn cards, the Titans, the gameplay, the NPCs, the weapons. That's Titanfall. That's what I got to see. Much like the Battlefield 4 beta, I didn't get to see any campaign issues. I don't know any of the story.
Well, isn't the campaign supposed to be in the multiplayer?
I don't know. I doubt it. Actually, there were some hints to the multiplayer. Much like in COD, there were two sides which considered to be the good, and then the bad side, sort of like the Russians and the USA.
The SAS and...
Yeah, something like that. In Titanfall, there was the
Spetsnaz and...
the IRC, which are considered to be like the military and the government.
And then there's the rebels, right?
Well, they're called the militia, but yeah, they're the people rebelling against...
Same difference.
the IRC, and they don't like what they're doing. And when you load up the map, there are little hints. I believe for the one in the Angel City is what it's called, is the IRC instituted martial law and put up big walls around the city. That's all it says for that. And then for the other map, and there are only 2 maps for this, and it goes back and forth for every game mode. That this once was an oil field place for the privileged or something like that. I'm not sure what it was or something like that, but that's what it says. That's all the story that is told. Really, it's the city and a privileged place, and this looks like a rich, old rich neighborhood that turns war made and stuff like that. I'm guessing it's just going to be a typical story of good versus bad, and it really depends on what you think is good versus bad. Judging by the Militia album, it looks like their album is like a skull-looking thing. So I mean, you'd automatically think that they're bad, but they're rebels. They could be fighting for something better. And the RSC could be like people who they could be like.
Oh, we know it could be like the Star Wars Empire and the Rebel clones.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, disrespectful government and stuff like that. Or it could be the completely other way around. The rebels just don't like the government, anarchy and shit like that, or communism or something like that. And then the IRC is like, nope, we like democracy. It could be either way. I'm not sure exactly which way they're going to go with, but it's going to be interesting to see what the campaign's going to be like that. And if they don't add a campaign, that's fine with me. The multiplayer is just as fun.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, like the campaign is supposed to be mixed in with the multiplayer somehow.
I've not heard about that.
So, if they do that, I think it would be kind of interesting. But I don't think that Titanfall would be great as a online-only game. I feel like they should have an offline mode too. So. Because not everyone's going to be willing to pay $60 a year for Xbox Gold or, but Steam, it's a totally different story. Do we want a new topic, or do you have anything else on Titanfall that you want to share?
That's really all of Titanfall. That's all there is. That's all that's ever going to be done. Well,
right.
For the beta, at least. Yeah.
So this actually kind of leads me into my next question, which is actually pretty convenient. This one was actually in Game Informer, so I have to give them credit for the question. But what time/setting do you want more games to be in?
I just hit $1 billion in studs. Woohoo.
Oh, come on, Rad.
What?
I ask a question, and then you make a random blurt out.
It wasn't random. I just got it.
That had nothing to do with the question I asked.
You should be happy for me.
I am happy that you got 1 billion studs in a Lego game, but I mean seriously, just please answer the question. Red.
What was the question again? I forgot because.
Oh my God, you weren't even listening.
I knew the question, but then I made the joke and then we got off topic and I forgot.
All right.
It was
What time/setting do you want more games to be centered in?
Oh, I had this before. I think I said medieval, or like something, either that or modern era stealth.
That would be kind of cool. And why would you choose those time eras?
Well, I always liked medieval stuff. I thought it was a lot cooler. And then, I'd say modern time stealth because there's not really any of those games where it's like based on stealth. It's modern time.
Yeah.
I mean, think of a game besides Splinter Cell, Blacklist, or any of the Tom Clancy.
Hitman would be another one too. Yeah.
You can still go full out it though.
Payday.
Nah, not really Payday.
You can be silent in Payday.
You could be stealthy,
Hold on,
yeah,
but even a little more exact. Open world stealth.
He's talking like Assassin's Creed in modern times, like that type of stealth. I'm assuming, or like Thief in modern times.
I wanted Thief so bad. We had it pre-ordered and everything.
Yeah.
But there was some
Excuse you.
inappropriate content. Thanks.
hmm The kind
But
of.
so I swapped it up.
Oh, sorry.
I
Go
swapped it
ahead.
out for Amazing Spider-Man 2. Whenever that's gonna come out.
Yeah. The thing that I want to kind of say with the what time period slash setting, I may get a little bit of hate for this one, but I want more like kind of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon type games.
Boo!
I
Where
didn't play that.
I'm leaving.
where it's like a 1980s retro sci-fi, right? In the year 2007, all of the world was supposed to be blown up and robot dinosaurs roam the earth, that type of thing. Where it just is like, really? Really? That's what they thought we were going to have
I
in
didn't
that type
play
of time
that,
period?
so I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
didn't play it either, but I know what the storyline of it was. And I just thought that concept was kind of cool, and I think that would be a good theme for Saints Row to tackle. Or someone trying to be like Saints Row, or someone that's trying to make a comedic game could go into like the old 1980s retro sci-fi type games. So, Legacy, what's your answer to that question?
Steampunk. There needs to be a lot more steampunk games, and I mean, I'm personally in love with steampunk at the moment. I mean, Guns of Icarus is a steampunk game, basically. I mean, there's flying airships that shoot guns at other flying airships, and I mean, I didn't play that one game, Dishonored, I believe. I'm not sure if that was steampunk-esque or so.
It was kind of steampunkish.
But I mean,
will admit.
I absolutely loved.
And BioShock was pretty steampunkish too.
I didn't play
I would say.
BioShock though. The only reason,
BioShock Infinite was really good. I'll tell you ahead of time, it's really confusing.
Here's how I would describe BioShock Infinite, right? If you're going by, it's kind of like a steampunk version of Looper.
I didn't see Looper.
Don't.
I thought
it's
you
too
did.
confusing.
No, I never saw Looper.
With
I
Bruce
didn't like
Willis?
Bruce Willis.
No, never saw it.
Do you even know who Bruce Willis is?
Yeah, he's the guy from Die Hard.
Fucking
Good.
of course I know who Bruce Willis is. I've seen
Alright.
Red.
Yeah, Red was good. Did you see the second one?
Yeah, of course. I would have offended so many people there. I saw Red, not even mention any of the Die Hard movies.
Yeah, Die Hard was pretty good. How did you like Red 2?
Oh, I thought it was pretty good. I liked how
Did you
they
like the first one better?
No, I liked the second one better actually.
Yeah, I thought the second one was pretty good. I thought they were both equal in my book, but that's just me. Alright,
I can't see how someone could not like Bruce Willis action movies. Or
yeah,
at least one of them.
he is just like one of
He's
the
an
best.
amazing actor too.
Yeah, he is. He's getting old though.
Yeah.
I have to say it's his facial expressions.
Yeah, it's just the way, like his one-liners are really good. Yippee-ki-yay,
Most of the time, not all the time.
Yeah, and it's not like his whole script is made up of one-liners, but I mean, he throws in a lot of or not a lot, but he throws in these classic one-liners that everyone will enjoy. He throws in, kind of like this, I want to say naughty boy type feeling to it. If that sounds right. But
Sorry, Dwayne. I was the one that just got
butt fucked on national television.
I didn't know if we were supposed to swear or not, so.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
I do it all the time.
Yeah. So, do we need a new topic?
Yeah.
Dwayne.
All right.
What about Dwayne?
This one's more towards red. All right. Destiny, yay or nay?
I'm I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything really on it, so
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on Destiny either.
I haven't seen
Legacy?
anything. I haven't seen anything on Destiny since E3 last year, but definitely they're gonna be doing some info on that
Something
on
that
E3.
this year
Oh yeah, for sure.
or at PAX or something.
If
When is it supposed to come out? Do you know?
Oh, I expect it's gonna be another Elder Scrolls Online situation where they're gonna delay it a bit and something like that.
But do you think that it's going to be worth purchasing? Since I don't get me wrong, I love Battlefield 4, but I am always looking for some sort of sci-fi first-person shooter to play. You know, that's kind of like the first-person shooter that I grew up with as a kid was, like the Star Wars Battlefronts, and I've always been trying to find something just as good as that. So do you think that, from what you have seen,
From what I've
that
seen,
would be
yeah,
good?
I think
Oh,
it would be
Sega
pretty
Storm
good.
just joined.
Oh,
Hello,
hi.
Sega!
Yeah.
Welcome to the show!
took you a while.
Hello, Mr. Frosty.
Hey!
Yeah,
Just
that's
say
my new
no,
name
we.
for you, Mr. Frosty.
Just say no. We are talking about the PlayStation exclusive known as Destiny.
I like
I'm
how
not
he
sure
puts
if you've heard of it.
it's a
PlayStation.
PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah, it's PlayStation exclusive.
I like how he puts PlayStation exclusive just to put it in my face about PC
No.
gaming.
No, I
Really?
literally.
You don't think you put it in my face too, Legacy?
Well, I mean, I used to be a PlayStation 3, and they complain about me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We
Sega,
don't
you should get a
complain. We're just
PlayStation.
mad
No,
that you
kidding.
abandoned us.
Maybe.
But I actually do have some topics for Sega. So, but like what Legacy or Red or even Sega, if you've seen anything on Destiny, do you guys think that you would be picking it up, or do you think that it's just going to be another wait and see type game?
That's a I'd say wait and see for right now.
Yeah, wait and see.
Because nothing much has been shown, or
Yeah.
all right. So, Sega, my topic for you: Super Smash Bros. Wii. You. Your thoughts?
Sega.
Wait, what? Oh. My thoughts on Destiny?
No, Super Smash Bros. Wii U.
Huh. I hope it isn't as unbalanced as the third one. Because, like, if you look at the tiers, one single character, which you may know as Meta Knight, or for
Oh.
or
Oh
as a
yeah.
fan name, Gay M, he pretty much owned everyone. His worst matchups, okay, so it goes on a +4 and -4 scale, with a -4 being a really bad matchup and a +4 being a really good matchup. His absolute worst matchups were just 0. Straight in the middle.
Oh wow. Yeah. That's when you know that you have to patch something.
Yeah, but it's
he's
on
actually been
Wii.
banned in tournaments. Surprisingly, it took them like 3 years after the release of the game to do it.
Oh my gosh, that's like Infinity Ward not realizing that we do not want new tubes with danger close, or one man army, or scavenger. It is just the worst thought in the world, but
Wait, what was Danger Close again? I forgot.
it it increased your explosive damage. So it
Is this for
made
what game now?
Modern Warfare 2.
Huh. It seems
It made
familiar
it
for
so
some
new
reason.
tubes were crazy bad. So, but
Is that why it's being hacked like mad?
what now?
Is that why it's being hacked like mad?
Oh yeah, definitely. And also because back then, COD was an easy game to get at because of
Okay.
its huge community. But like, I don't own a Wii U, but I know you do, right?
Yeah.
And how do you think like this classic game that's been on the Wii, that it's been on GameCube, right?
Yeah. It was Melee back then.
All right, and other games similar to that. How do you think it's gonna incorporate like the Wii U type tablet stuff and just like its gameplay features?
I'm honestly not sure. The changes between each of the Smash Bros. Games have been pretty noticeable and relatively big. So it's likely we're going to see something completely different in the fourth one too.
Now, do you know of like any confirmed characters that are supposed to be on the roster?
Wii Fit Trainer.
Well, there are two new ones that have been confirmed so far that I know of.
Which
Mega
are?
Man and the Wii Fit Trainer, the female one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I heard that you can be both.
Wii Fit Trainer?
You can
Yeah.
have
The
both.
male and the female. I'm looking in the Game Informer right now, and I'm pretty sure you can be both.
Yeah, you can. I'm
Wh-
pretty
why
sure.
on earth would you want to be a Wii Fit Trainer?
I don't
I actually found
There's
out a really
different
interesting
costumes.
fact that may count as not safe for work about that.
Okay, I'm actually in the Game
Would you like
Informer
to hear
right
it?
now. What?
You'd like
Shut
to
up.
hear the really random, somewhat wrong fact I know about the Wii Fit Trainer?
What?
Ever since she has been announced to be in the next Smash Bros. Game, apparently porn of her has increased.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Okay, so I have a list from Game Informer, saying Nintendo still isn't done revealing the new combatants for both the 3DS and Wii U versions. Here's the confirmed list so far, and that is for Super Smash Bros. Bowser. Well, it says Super Smash Bros. Bowser, Captain Olimar. Do any of you who know Captain Olimar? And Sega, you cannot say. I'm pretty sure you know who he is.
I know who he is.
I don't.
You? Who is he?
I played the original, or I played the newer.
You played the
one.
original and newer? Which one did you
No, just the newer one.
Wait, which
Ah.
character are you getting at?
Captain Olimar.
Oh, I used to play him quite a bit in Brawl.
Really? He was terrible in that game.
Are you sure? Because ever since Meta Knight was banned, you kind of became top tier.
I didn't play him much. We're talking about the Pikmin guy.
Yes, I know him.
Oh, okay.
I know, I've been.
Well, I haven't played his games, but I know him.
Oh man, you've not lived until you played Pikmin.
Yeah,
Pikmin
I
was
haven't
one of
played
my
it either,
first-
so...
Pikmin has got to be one of my first video games ever.
Like, what is it?
Basically, you're on an alien planet, and you have to use these aliens to help you rebuild your ship and go back home.
Oh, okay.
That's all I remember from it. And they've got like bottle caps and stuff. It's weird.
They stole
Yeah.
it from Fallout.
This
Alright,
game came first!
I'm
I
kidding.
don't know.
I'm kidding. Alright, continue with the roster.
Alright, Donkey Kong, Fox McCloud, King Dedede, Kirby, Link, Luigi, Mario, Marth, Mega Man, Pichu, Pikachu, not Pichu, Pikachu, Pit, Princess Peach, Princess Zelda, Rosalina, and Luma. That's one character.
Wait. Did you just say Rosalina?
And Luma. That's one character.
Seriously?
Yep, that's confirmed.
How come I haven't heard about this yet?
I don't know.
Did you get the new Game Informer?
I do not think I did.
Alright.
That will explain it.
Yep. To continue on, there's also...
It's actually the only thing I read.
Mm,
That makes sense.
yeah. There's also Shamus, Sonic, Toon Link, Villager. I don't think I've seen that before.
Oh yeah, they confirmed him too.
Mm-hmm. And... Ooh, geez. Wii Fit Trainer.
I don't get the Wii Fit Trainer. I
don't
honestly
either.
don't. I mean, I could understand like the Wii Me characters, like a default Wii Me character, but I cannot understand why in the name of hell would you throw in the Wii Fit Trainer? It's not like they're gonna know how to fight.
Gonna yoga your ass off.
Yeah, all they're gonna do is
Her abilities are going to be based on yoga poses.
yeah. I mean, come on. You know, you're just gonna do like the little and then a laser beam
Downward
shoots out their
dog
ass.
pose. No.
Donkey Kong's gonna look at that and go like.
I mean,
Punch
what
that
is she
kid's
gonna
head.
do? Is she gonna do the downward dog and then a laser beam shoots out of her ass?
She's gonna do the downward dog, and all the characters are gonna be staring at her ass. And then she's gonna like do some backflip or something and punch their asses to death. It's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah. But like I've never really played any of them like for a long time.
Oh
Like
god.
I've played the rip-off versions, you know, like the
Mortal Kombat, you mean?
no. Mortal Kombat isn't a rip-off of
I
it.
know.
I've played like
I know. I said that just to piss people off.
I played like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version of it when I was younger. So
Wait, what?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up was pretty much the
yeah, I
same
know what
thing.
you're
Was it for
talking
Wii?
about now.
It was for Wii.
Oh, I think I've played that.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of cool.
It was also for PS2, and it was pretty cool. I still remember the song from the trailer. Ah, 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 ah. I probably look like a faggot doing that.
Some of those.
Just come out and say it. Why don't you?
Oh, what were there? Wait. Okay, where did this conversation just go?
I was talking about how I never really played any of the originals. I played like the kind of beat-up versions.
Okay, I think I got lost trying to come up with something to say. I
So
remembered about the
what
game.
I am gonna ask is Sega, are
Yeah.
you going to purchase the game? And if you do, are you gonna record 1v1s? Because if so, I would like to see you kick my ass at that game.
Wait, are we talking about Smash 4?
Yeah, the new one that comes out.
I do plan on getting it, and if I'm able to record 1v1s, I probably will.
Sweet. All right. Do you know if it's gonna hold like the same kind of features as the old ones did, or if they're keeping anything from the old games, or?
Almost
Basically,
everything they've kept from the old games usually transfers into the new games. Like some of the characters Legacy mentioned, like Mario, Bowser.
Oh
Link,
yeah, Bowser,
They've been-
Mario. So
They've been in Smash Bros. Since the beginning. Like
Oh,
since
yeah.
the very first game.
Pikachu. Who else is there?
Captain
Samus.
Falcon.
Link. Captain Falcon isn't in the confirmed list.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I bet he's gonna be in it though.
yeah, I do too.
And for
Oh, I
Super
wanna see
Smash
Kirby
Bros,
me.
it's just Nintendo characters, right?
Yeah,
Mostly Nintendo characters.
Nintendo characters and characters bought out by Nintendo.
Yeah,
cough,
usually
cough,
they'll have, like-
Sonic, cough, cough.
So wait, are you saying that Sonic is gonna be in the new Super Smash Bros?
He might
Yeah,
be.
no, he's confirmed.
Oh,
I said
really?
that. Yeah,
He is?
I'm looking at
I
his
hope
name
he's better
right
than
here.
he is in the last game because I just never liked him in the last game. And I hope he doesn't use that new voice actor. I'm still not used to it.
Yeah.
What voice actor?
Oh, Sonic got a new voice actor like 1 or 2 years ago. And I'm just not used to his new voice at all.
Does it just sound like?
a little bit of Sonic Colors, which has his new voice actor in it. And when I remember scenes, I still picture Sonic's old voice. I barely remember what his new voice sounds like.
Yeah, in case people didn't notice from Sega Storm's red version of Sonic for his profile picture, he's a pretty big Sonic fan.
Now, hold on. Is that a red version of Sonic or a red version of...
It's a red version of Shadow, actually.
I knew it!
Close enough.
No, it's not. People will kill you for this.
Well, sorry, I
Shadow's a lot cooler than Sonic.
never
Amen.
played the Nintendo games as a kid. I was all PlayStation, baby.
You're not cool enough to have Nintendo.
Honestly, some of the best Sonic games were before Nintendo bought it out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, recently they've been going increasingly downhill with it, like a lot of their other stuff.
And that kind of brings me to another question, if you guys don't mind if I move on to a new topic.
Go ahead.
Alright, do you think that Nintendo should stop creating consoles and just focus on making games, or do you think that they should just focus on making consoles and stop making games, or do you think that they're doing fine just as is?
Just give up the console market. They're not. They had their run. They had their legacy. But they're getting beat by Nintendo.
Wait, Nintendo's getting beat by Nintendo?
They're getting beat by Microsoft and Sony. There are new competitors coming into the market, like
Valve.
Valve is coming. Yeah,
with
there's
the not Sony box.
the Ouya. There's new competitors coming in. I mean, Nintendo had a good run, but they're done, and they should just give it up and
focus on making games.
Focus on making games. Yes.
Yeah, they need to focus on making their games good, or they're going to die out.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Pokemon, right?
No one wants to see Nintendo die. Everyone loves the classic Nintendo, but their consoles are getting out of hand, and
But
they just
everybody
need
wants to
focus
see
on-
Xbox die.
Why?
No, Red, that's your own personal want. Sadly
Well,
enough.
nowadays it seems like everyone's switching to PlayStation 4, but we're getting kind of off topic. But the thing is, like with the Wii U, it seems like every time I hear about the Wii U, it's now they're like, oh, we're dropping our expectations for this month's sales. Oh, we're dropping it again. Oh, we're dropping it again. And it's kind of seeming to me like, really, Nintendo, you're not catching on to this? And maybe it's just because of when they release their consoles. I mean, haven't you noticed that Nintendo always brings out their consoles first? They're great for a while, and then the PlayStation or the Xbox comes out with their Kinect or their PlayStation Move, and it's like, well,
Ooh. See you later, Nintendo.
bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play myself some Kinect.
Honestly, the Wii U didn't have a lot of titles when it first came out.
And I think that's what could have killed it too.
Well, neither does the PlayStation. And take a look at it. It's got expectations. It's got power.
Well, the thing is, it has.
Yeah, but you should see
Major
what
League
Nintendo
games
expected when the Wii U came out. They expected like third-party games to just come flocking to them.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Where if you look at PlayStation, it's games that they already had from their PlayStation Store, moved on to PlayStation 4, plus new titles such as Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, help me out, Red. The other ones I'm trying to think of. Assassin's Creed 4 was another one. A lot of 4s this year, by the way.
Not for Valve.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, right? It's just like they brought back a lot of games.
Should have gotten a 9 in Game Informer, not like an 8 point something. The only reason why I would think that it got an 8 would be the story.
Wait, what are you talking about now? I was talking about consoles.
Yeah, no, but it's still. I'm bringing up Assassin's Creed 4 because I feel like it.
Alright.
Assassin's Creed 4 was a great game, but the story was shit. It's more, "Arrgh, I'm a pirate," than everything.
Second, I think I'm getting an echo from you. Do you mind trying to fix that?
An echo from me?
Yeah.
Through your mic.
I don't
Thanks,
know.
buddy.
I've never messed with my mic, and I don't even know where the sound is inputted into my computer.
Just try turning down the
Volume?
speakers, yeah, and see if that does anything.
Is this better?
I think so. Yep,
Yeah.
that's better. Alright.
Okay.
But back to what I was saying with the whole entire console things. It's kind of rough to see Nintendo go through this, and it feels like what was the book? Of Mice and Men, right? Where I even forgot the characters.
Oh, you're gonna be comparing Nintendo to Lenny?
Kinda.
I've gotta see this.
But the thing is, like, I don't think Nintendo is as dumb as Lenny was.
True.
It feels like instead of Nintendo killing or being killed, like Lenny was in the book, spoiler.
They're being George.
Yeah, and the Lenny is actually the what's it called?
Mental unstable.
No, the consoles themselves, like the Wii and stuff like that.
Hmm.
To be honest, if they came out with another GameCube, the GameCube 2, I think it would do pretty well.
Yeah, they gotta
Probably.
give up on Wii.
They gotta
Completely.
stop with the motion controls and the new innovative ideas and just try to go for controller and console, just like everyone else was.
Yeah,
Try
they
to
just
go for
need
the
to go for
1080
good quality old time gaming.
Yeah, try to
I
go for
agree
the
with that.
1080p games, you know, where try to go for 1080p quality, try to go for simple controls, simple games where people will enjoy it, make it so they're long games so people can put so much time into them, and then hope that with all this different hardware that they're getting and stuff like that, that it could be a potential. But if they can't do that correctly, then they should just say, screw it, we're done with consoles.
Or merge
And
with
then
another
just
company.
focus on putting Mario out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because they're going to get more money doing that than just selling it on Wii U and 3DS.
Ooh, Sony Mario. That would raise profits a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look what happened when they put the Sonic racing games in the Sonic arcade game on PlayStation. People were going crazy over that stuff.
I actually have one of those copies.
Of the Sonic Collection Edition.
We have two. We have that Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, and then
Oh
we
yeah, I
have,
forgot about that.
Wasn't there a Sonic title on PlayStation? Oh yeah, there was
Yeah.
Sonic Generations. It was on PlayStation.
So,
And I've even heard that version was better than the 3DS version. I played the 3DS version.
I didn't play that.
They actually get basic facts about Sonic's history wrong.
Oh my god,
I'm not kidding, they do.
that's their own game.
yeah, and that's when you figure out that's sad. You know, I mean, I could understand, right, if it's like, oh, you know, maybe it's a color differentiation, you know, for like one quick scene, but
What? A red Sonic for one scene?
yeah, like one quick scene.
That would be so
Wait, what?
bad.
Wait, did this actually happen?
No, I'm
No.
just saying, if they screwed up a color somewhere, right?
That would be
a little
Wow.
coding glitch. I feel like that would be better than screwing up the whole storyline of one character.
Mm.
I mean, come on. We all know we wanted to see it. At
What?
one point in our lives. A green Sonic, maybe a blue Sonic, maybe a normal
Sonic is blue.
maybe a normal
Normally.
color Sonic. Or not a blue Sonic,
What is
blue
normal
shadow.
color
Sorry.
for you? I'm sorry. What is a normal color for you?
Like the color a hedgehog is supposed to be.
What, like a brown one?
Yeah.
Notice how I said brown and how boring and brown is.
Yeah, I'm just
Actually, I don't
saying.
think there's
Well, hey, this chair's
Point
brown.
Legacy.
This chair's brown, and it's very comfortable.
Yeah, but the chair itself is boring.
It is not boring.
When you
Not
take,
if you know the
when you
backstory.
turn,
Okay,
when
you're stranded in the desert with nothing but that chair. How long can you entertain yourself?
Oh, a lot, because this is a recliner, bitch.
Oh, a recliner?
This is a
I
recliner.
take back everything I said.
Yeah.
I don't.
You dare to
It's a
insult
recliner
recliners,
that's been
Legacy?
passed down.
Oh, I like recliners. Recliners
And
are
it had
cool.
thousands of dollars in money in it at one time.
Mm-hmm. So. But, and think about it too, a Mario game on a Sony console. Just think about it.
That would be interesting, but you'd also have to wonder how they'd change Mario. I mean, Nintendo's changed Sonic when they bought Sonic out.
Yeah.
I mean, inevitably Mario's going to change a little too.
Yeah. But I don't think that they're going to change too much just by a console change.
Probably not.
I mean, sure, maybe there would be an Easter egg here to Uncharted or something like that, Little Big Planet, but I don't think it's going to be anything too major.
I want them to make a Little Big Planet 3. I really do. I hated karting.
I really gotta stop
bad.
referencing stuff.
Yeah, Red will just go.
Yeah, when you reference stuff, we tend to get into conversation about it and get off
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
And I'm just fine with that.
Not like karting. It was a nice try, but it was just bad.
But so we kind of all agree that they should stop with the consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sega, are you willing to take a shotgun to your favorite gaming company and just say, "Look, man, I have to do this"?
Yeah.
I just like how it's just like a straightforward, "Yep, yep." All right.
I mean, they've already released some of really good titles, to be honest. I mean, Super Mario Sunshine was memorable, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to think of what. And Super Mario Galaxy was pretty creative. But with the new titles they're coming out with, I'm worried we've seen the best that they've got already.
Yeah, I just think that like with the different Mario games and stuff like that, I think it could be entertaining. So, especially with new gen systems. So,
Well, actually, technically the Wii U is new gen, but it's so out of competition that no one even calls it new gen.
I wouldn't consider it new gen. I would have considered it PS3 and Xbox generation.
Hey, 50, what time is it?
Don't
9/11.
look.
It's 9/11. It's a running joke. Where we always point out when I look at the clock at 9/11.
Shame on you, Red. Shame on you.
So, and this kind of gets me into another topic too. I know we're kind of running long with the show, but I just got so much that I kind of want to talk about, and we got a really small cast, so it works really well. Cross-platform gaming. Like, do you think that games would be better?
Yes.
Like, let's say we have Sega Storm on the Wii U, right? He's playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the Wii U. I'm playing on it on the PlayStation 3. And then we have Legacy who's playing it on the PC. What do you think will kind of happen with that?
Brilliant. It would be absolutely brilliant.
Like, do you think the games would cost more money? Or, like...
I don't think the games would cost more money, but I think there would be a charge maybe for cross-platforming gaming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'd be too much.
Not
But
to mention, the overall gaming communities within each game would be pretty different.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever gonna do it.
I thought they did it with Portal 2.
No. I don't think you can do that.
Alright, maybe I was wrong, but... I think it's just because of rivalries that they don't do that.
I mean,
So.
if you look at it, here's the basic put down. You go, say your friend has an Xbox 360 and they buy Black Ops 2, and they're like, "Dude, this game's awesome. Come play it with me." That money, that friend who doesn't have an Xbox, the money that company gets from that is more money.
And, what if, we're just throwing what ifs here. What if, there's a agreement between Microsoft, Sony, I guess Valve would be the PC community, right?
Well, I mean, that's the big one's Valve, but there's multiple. But yeah.
Yeah. But you have those guys, right? They all come up with a contract agreement where they're like, you know what, we're going to make it so you can play with your friends on
Then
all
the
these
apocalypse
consoles.
has begun.
But you can play on all these consoles, right? And then what you would do is you would totally just up the price a bit. So maybe instead of $60, it would be $90. 10
The
for
thing
each
is, I was talking to you
gaming platform.
about this before 50.
Well, the way they do it is they probably actually like charge extra for actually playing online.
Well, yeah, that could be a possibility too. You know, maybe like
I mean, because
a
$90 for a game is asking a lot.
yeah, it is. But I mean, like maybe like a $30 per year, or maybe like a season pass that's like, you know, $30, something like that, where you could play the online. I know that sounds like it's gonna be overkill, but I mean, it depends on how good the game is. I mean, look at Xbox, look at PlayStation. They all switched to, you know, you have to have PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold to
Well,
play online with
PlayStation Plus,
friends.
you get free stuff for it still, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but I mean, like they're making you pay $60 a year. You know, maybe like spending that $30 on a season pass for like Call of Duty, you know, wouldn't actually be that bad, since there are already, no offense, idiots that do that.
That's what they should do if you were to do like cross-platform and stuff.
If you're going to do cross-platform, I think that you should have an online pass. If you are
Yeah.
not doing cross-platform, don't even consider it, because then you are just a greedy bastard.
Hmm.
Your thoughts on it, Legacy?
I mean, like I said, I highly doubt this is ever going to happen because the companies are just too greedy. I mean, they went into the business to make profit. They're not going to, you know, they're not going to do it just because the gamers want more profit or want something for themselves. But, you know, it's a nice thought, and, you know, I like it a lot. I'd really like it if they did it.
Mm-hmm. Sego, you have anything to add to it?
Well, honestly, I don't think this would be happening anytime soon. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that it's with like our current technology that we wouldn't be having that
Oh no,
happen.
it's definitely possible with our current technology. It's just people
yeah,
don't want to
it
do
really is.
Really?
it. Yeah, definitely. Um. Yeah, they just don't want to do it. They're greedy. I mean, almost all companies would be.
Yeah, it would just be nice if we didn't have competition.
Well,
For
without
like,
competition, there wouldn't be business.
yeah, I'm just saying it would be nice if there wasn't much competition where everyone could just like agree. I mean, even if it's just one game shared between the three, you know, powerhouses, I'll call them. You know, if you had one game that came out, let's say every 2 years, maybe every 3 years, that the powerhouses said, yes, we have created this online pass. You guys can play the online with all your friends on any console, but you will have to pay $30 a year in order to play it. The game is originally $60. It will decrease in price over time, but it will still be $30 in order to play with your friends on these different systems. So, you know, it would have to be a really good game, but I think it would be worth it in the end.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the one game that kind of pops into my mind, I know Red's not going to like this, but I'm thinking, like, Gary's Mod would be kind of one of them, or Minecraft would definitely be another one, since Minecraft is so simple, so basic, you know, when it comes to the generic version of it. The hard part, I would say, is just getting those servers together, where people from PlayStation, people from Xbox, people from the PC community can join.
Yeah. I agree.
Does anyone else have any other topics?
Um,
No. I mean, I had
I
that
guess
website that we could have gone on, but I think we satisfied the wants.
Yeah.
I just got one more thing to ask. Who would win in a fight, Catwoman or Black Cat,
Catwoman.
and
I
why?
don't think I've seen either one.
Just put them in a Google search.
Okay.
I, I would say. I would say
I'm gonna
Catwoman.
say Black Cat because she actually has a superpower.
Really?
Yeah, and it seems like she has more resources.
Well, Catwoman does have the 9 lives once you think about it.
Not really.
She could probably spend them pretty easy, but she still has them. And, with Black Cat, she's more like a fist fighter, while Catwoman is pretty much like the Batman equivalent, where she has that, plus she can use different gadgets.
Yeah.
So, that's why I would say Catwoman. Legacy?
Hmm?
Your opinion?
I don't know. The only one I recognize is Catwoman.
Alright.
Give
So,
me
is that it? One? Or Sega, you're still waiting?
I'm still trying to see who I think would win. I just remembered who Black Cat was, and have yet to look up Catwoman, which I'm
Catwoman's
actually doing right now.
Catwoman's the woman equivalent of Batman.
Hmm. I'm. I think I'd give it to Black Cat.
Really? Okay. And besides that, everyone else is good with topics?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright, so this has been Frosty Fridays 29. With us has been Sega Storm 115, GamersLegacy1056, and RedAssassin16. I am your host, 5150 NetHawk02. Thank you guys for watching this. It seems like a pretty long episode, probably 2 hours long. And we will see you guys next week. Alright, bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm trying to stop the broadcast, but it's not working.
No, you want more goodbyes.
Stupid touchscreen. Stop it.